Somebody get this dude. You never filmed this dude, man. He in my office. We gonna get him on here. We gonna get a picture of him. We gonna go around my office. He gonna show y'all some stuff, and we gonna keep it moving. Appreciate you, homie.
GoDjPK1.
This your boy GoDjPK1 chilling at my office, industry standards with your boy D-Boy Repasenta. We about to get it in right now. Let's go. How long I've been doing this? That probably depends on what you consider doing this. Like, I pretty much jumped off back in high school, my senior year, Gary, Indiana, Chicago, Illinois, doing things, you know, with high school parties. Went to college, did some college parties, but then I chose academics. I went away to med school to Havana, Cuba, and it was actually there that I jumped into the artwork of DJ, like rocking the crowd, song selection, all of that. Some dudes, my boy Jamie from Bahamas, Queso from Bahamas, my boy G-Set from Colombia. We got together, started a little DJ group, and we started going to different international bashments and DJ competitions representing Cuba or USA or, you know, whatever, man. We just started blowing up like that. And you know, while I was away in med school, my family moved down to Baton Rouge. So it was natural for me when I touched back down in America to come to Baton Rouge, see what it's about. So that was 2 weeks before Katrina, August 2005. So I've been doing this in Baton Rouge in the South, in Louisiana, since 2005. But I've been doing this probably since '98, pretty much. I mean, upcoming projects, I got a lot of them. I mean, there's so much I aspire to do as a DJ, but, you know, a lot of it depends on, you know, the promoters I work with, the timing of the city, you know, what's available outside the city. But as far as what I personally am working on right now, as of July 2011, because you got to pretty much mark everything. I move real fast. Right now, in the next couple of weeks, I'm working on some mixtapes. And when I say mixtapes, I'm not talking about like your typical mixtapes. It's just me messing around with the artwork, messing around with people's music, and trying to create volumes and volumes, like an encyclopedia of different seamless mixes that you could just listen to when you're in your car, when you with your girl, when you at a party, or when you know, at a barbecue or whatever function, man. You just feel like putting these 15-20 minute mixes on and just listening to a DJ go in for you. I'm just trying to bring the club to you. So like I came out, you know, last fall with alternate frequencies 1, 2, 3, and 4. I mean 1, 2, and 3. And you know, this fall I'm coming out with alternate frequencies 4, 5, and 6. I'm really excited about those because I learned a lot as far as like watching what artists do with their mixtapes and watching what other DJs do. I kind of just tried to combine both worlds, and I'm working on this AAA mixtape as well, just to put on for the whole city. You know, basically, you know, every Wednesday AAA. Shout out to VI Productions, shout out to Dead Game Records, shout out to everybody. My boy The Big Smith, my boy E. We put that together like 2 years ago at Clicks, and you know, it's done its thing ever since. And you know, the AAA mixtape is gonna be the dumbest because it's gonna be a collection of different mixes that I prepare for AAA while I'm preparing them, you know, here in the Yo. And then it's gonna be actual recordings from AAA, the livest moments of AAA being recorded live. So if you were there, if you ain't never been there, if you miss being there, you're gonna be able to put these volumes of CDs in. It's gonna be real artists, like artists that's really on their grind, none of the fake political pseudo shit. It's gonna be real. So, you know, I'm looking forward to that. Other than that, I got a lot of projects I'm working with specific artists. I'm gonna let them do the shout outs on that. But 600 man, hope to continue to DJ there. I hope to continue to be everywhere in the city, man, everywhere out the city. And my biggest endeavor right now is this Louisiana College Fest. Go look online for that, www.louisianacollegefest.com. I'm the official DJ for this clique, man. They've been doing a lot of groundwork. I really think it's gonna shake the way that we look at partying from university to university. I think it's really gonna shake it up a lot. So stay tuned, your boy GoDjPK1. That's what I got coming up next. Oh yeah, my website. Shout out to Unwaxed Magazine. Shout out to Kiwi. We about to do this website thing. T-shirts about to be on deck. I'm about to really try to do this, man. For contact information, you could get at me. I mean, the easiest thing to do is to email me. I'm telling you. THEDJPK and the number 1 @gmail.com. THE, no space, no underscore, GoDjPK1@gmail.com, or get at me on Twitter, GoDjPK1 on Twitter. I get back to that too. On Facebook, I try to keep up with that, man. I used to be the Facebook mogul, man. I got like 3 Facebook pages, 2 groups, but it don't quite do it for me anymore. But you can get at me on there at Maestro de Musica. That's Maestro space DE space Musica, MUSICA, on Facebook, or type in DJ space PK space and the number 1, and you'll find my fan page. So if you want to book me, if you want me to do a show disc for you, if you want me to do a mixtape collabo with you, if you want me to do a Go DJ certified mixtape with you, if you want me to host your mixtape, you want me to do a commercial for me, messing up, you want me to do a commercial for you, you know what I'm saying? If you want anything you want me to do, show disc, I do all of that stuff, man. Get at me. Once again, hit me up on the email. Let me know what it is. Let's chop it up. Do some business. Let's get it out there. I'm inspired by a lot of things, man. Like, what inspires me the most is probably my family and my friends, because when I first stopped doing medicine, or when I first told them, hey, I'm gonna try this DJ thing, it was kind of like a shock to everybody, because they're like, oh, you're so this, you're so that, you could, and I always told them that, what I believe in, and where I think the music industry is going, and what I think I can contribute to it is so much far greater than what I could have did behind somebody's desk or helping a limited amount of people. So, my family, my loved ones, my close friends, all of them, my lady, major strong inspiration, especially my dad, which is basically the reason for my name. PK, a lot of people say they think they know what it stands for. PK stands for Preacher's Kid. And, I grew up a preacher's kid my whole life, and my dad kind of took me in because he's really my stepdad. And, I thought that was a big deal that, a man, that wasn't my dad, at a very crucial age for me, decided to let me come in and, and pretty much raise me. I think that was a big deal. That's why I came up with the moniker PK1, the firstborn. So, a little history for you. But my other inspirations are the people, man. There's nothing like being the person that's called in to help people party, man. Like, the reason people go to clubs or the reason people celebrate is oftentimes because they're getting over something, or they just want to acknowledge a happy moment in their life, and they want to remember that stuff. So, you call in the wrong DJ or you go to the wrong party, man, you might end up in a fight. You might end up, losing that connect with whoever you was trying to see. Like, people trust the party industry and clubs to give them like a sense of entitlement to happiness. And I feel like that's the biggest inspiration for a DJ. I get to rock these people out. You pay me to come rock out, and y'all inspire me. The artists, they inspire me. They work so hard just to get their song played, just to come up with that hook or that line that'll get you to listen to them. That's a lot of inspiration just for a DJ that has to sit through a million songs and pick out 170 for one night. You know what I'm saying? So, artists, keep doing your thing. Fans, people that love good music, keep doing your thing. And, appreciate you, fam, major. Shout outs. This is the hardest part of any interview segment, because you're gonna forget somebody all the time. Well, first and foremost, I want to shout out God. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out my family. I want to shout out my friends, all the people that stood behind me from the beginning, and all the people that's going to see this and stand behind me after this. I want to shout out to Go DJs, Go DJs Louisiana and Go DJs Global. We all one fam. But I want to shout out both entities, because they was the first group of peers and DJs and people I actually knew and looked up to that accepted me. Like when I first jumped into the game, people wasn't accepting, and it was the Go DJs that pretty much gave me the platform and the support I needed to just start being me. So, shout out to them. Shout out to all the DJs in Louisiana doing their thing. Shout out to the ones I looked up to coming into the game. Shout out to the major DJs, Jazzy Jeff. I can't even go into that. Manny Fresh. I can't even, if I go into that, I'm gonna skip somebody and it's gonna be a mess. So every DJ that showed me something, you know what it is. Incredible. Back at Rags on Wednesdays. New Orleans, I snuck up on a few people around here and was seeing what they was doing. Super Mike, listened to him every day. Joe, Marquise, man, you know, all of them, man. I peeped out everybody's game. Shout out to y'all for being real men, real DJs, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to all the artists doing big things. Shout out to Dead Game Records, Young Self-Employed, Max Minnelli, Kevin Gates. We pretty much came along, you know, around, you know, I pretty much came in when they were on their ways up, and you know, I'm just appreciative to be a part of that whole movement. Level, you know, Lim, Bad News, you know, there's so many artists, man. Young Ready, there's so many artists that's about to do their thing right now. It's ridiculous. So just shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to the city of Baton Rouge, you know what I'm saying? Straight up 225 all the way. I mean, y'all really embraced me, and you know, I feel like I belong here, you know, for the first time in a minute. So shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to my personal friends, Red Styles, Chili Chill, you know, Chill, you know, people that's, you know, really been there for me, Calday, you know what I'm saying, G-Love, Casper, you know, Trigger Trade, Rod B, like, you know, there's so many, man. Like, we just gotta do a credit screen after this, and I'll just write it all down. You just let it just scroll up the window, dog, because there's so many people. But I ain't done yet. This ain't my funeral. It ain't over yet. So we done with the shout outs. My phone ringing. That's my lady right there. Shout out to her. We getting it in right now. Follow me on Twitter, GoDjPK1 on Twitter. That's GoDjPK, the number 1 on Twitter. Get at me. Yeah, man, my boy D-Boy Repasenta in here. We live in my office, and I told him I don't get a lot of visitors in here with cameras, so I just wanted to go ahead and show y'all, you know, this is what goes on in my office. This is what I do. Industry standards. Once again, we getting it in. Yours truly, PK1. I'm only give you like a minute and a half because I know the segment probably about to end, but this a mix I'm working on, one of the alternate frequencies. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Get at me. Here we go.
She on the dance floor getting loose. Macabre, ain't no player finna keep his hands on solid. Even if he just took both hands off the bottle. Can I get a witness? No, you already got him. Them shorts frustrated, booty falling out the bottom. Two girls something like an HBO box. If my game can't show you gon' take so my pocket, this is pocket change. Say GoDjPK1. Jealous, so I keep a 40 Glock in range. And I just fucked up 80 bitches and if I got a name. That's going on. See me, I keep them bitches. Never fall in love, though I be about keeping bitches. I'm out here, I make it happen. You can keep the wishes. My whole single night, I make a sweet decision. Yeah, I'm coming down, I like intelligence. Red on the train, I'm fucking high intelligence. No negligence, yeah.
That's all I can get. Y'all gotta get the mixtape. You wanna hear the rest. Once again, yours truly, PK1. The AAA mixtape coming up. Alternate frequencies coming up. God bless y'all. See y'all next time.